Hello viewers, you are welcome again to my YouTube channel. Should in case you are new to this channel, my name is Farmer Tanto. I'm a grassroots environmental activist. I'm a farmer. I'm a social entrepreneur. Thank you for always subscribing. We feel so fulfilled to see how you guys are appreciating my videos. So today I'm here in my city in Bamenda, upstation in Cameroon, to visit a young man who has started a rabbit farm. When I tell you agriculture is the future of Africa, a lot of people always think that you must have a big space in order to practice agriculture. But you can still practice agriculture even at your backyard. So I'm going to visit this young man so that he can share with us his experiences, how he started the vision of rabbit farming at the backyard. Stay tuned.
My name is Gildas. I'm a startup rabbit farmer in Bamenda, Northwest Cameroon.
Hello viewers. Wow, I'm glad to introduce to you this amazing uprising rabbit farmer in Bamenda. Good to see you, bro.
It's my pleasure seeing you too. Actually, it's been like a surprise. I never knew I could finally get someone to come see my little farm working at the backyard.
We're out to promote young people who are into farming, and from little things, big things grow.
Actually.
So, what is your name and where do you come from?
I'm Kernyuy Gildas, and from the name, I'm from So.
Okay.
And actually, I'm a student in 4th year in the University of Bambili, College of Technology. Precisely, I am in the Department of Animal Production.
Okay.
So I'm also trying to practicalize my skills.
Wow. So you are doing your final year at the university?
Yeah.
Wow. And then you decided to go practical. Exactly. So what inspired you to go into rabbit farming?
Actually, growing up with my parents, seeing him keep poultry around, it gave me some notion that I can actually learn from it.
Okay.
And I remember in Form 5, I started with one rabbit.
Okay.
And from the experience I had, I can tell it was a difficult one.
Yeah.
Keeping it for over 1 year.
Yeah.
It could not kindle everyone. I was somehow shocked. So going into university, which I can say it happened.
Yeah.
Things happen for a reason.
That's
so
right.
As I found myself in the field of agriculture, I said, okay, let me just get into something that I like.
That's right.
So I got into this. They don't make noise, very easy to keep, and very, very nice.
Wow. Gildas, how many rabbits do you have in total here?
I have 54.
Yeah. 54?
Yeah, 54.
Then you started with how many?
I started with 8 females. That's 8 does.
Okay.
3 mature males.
Okay.
That's 3 bulls.
How long does it take for a rabbit the gestation period of a rabbit? How long?
It's between 28 and 33 days from my experience.
Okay.
But most theoretical book will tell you 30 to 33 days.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So now, are you starting this as a business or is just like an experiment that you're doing or research?
I can say for the 2 purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do 2 purposes because actually, as a research, I also need some finances to run my research.
Yeah.
Therefore, I need to work it out for the 2 purposes so that what I make out of it, I can use it to sponsor my research.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So now, when you started this, were you funded?
Yeah, I can say from the name. First of all, the name of this place is a Friends Farm. Friends Farm because the idea came when I brought up the idea. Then I had 2 friends who said, "My guy, you have some potentials in you.
Okay.
Let's see how we can work it out." Therefore, I worked with 2 of my friends, and we started this unit.
Wow.
Which later on led to the other units that we have there. The Farm.
Okay, the Quail Farm.
Yeah.
Wow. When I was young, when I was your age, about some 25 years ago, I had rabbits too. I had more than 40 rabbits.
Wow.
But as time went on, now I decided to divert into other stuff. Farming environment. So now, what are your challenges in this rabbit farm? Being a student and then doing rabbit farm, I know it's time consuming. So what are the difficulties are you facing?
Okay, I can say for now I have 2 challenges.
Okay.
One is my busy schedule, 2 in school.
Yeah.
Which affects me. These are animals that you need to work closely with them.
That's right.
So you need to know their movement, 1 or 2 things.
Yeah.
Then the second challenge I have is the market analysis of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to find out the market of these stuffs, because you cannot
Okay.
just be producing. Actually, the aim is to have at least 50 mature rabbits here, which can
Okay.
then produce younger ones.
All
But
right.
what will be the aim? Producing that much, meanwhile you don't even have a market
A
for it.
market. Okay.
Therefore, presently I'm trying to, like, do a small research, find
That's
out the
right.
market analysis of rabbits in our community.
Wow. You know, there are a lot of hotels here in Cameroon, and that is one of the amazing, reason why I created this platform, because there are a lot of hotels in Cameroon that once they know that you have rabbits and you can supply rabbit because it's white meat,
Exactly.
it doesn't cause gout, I guess. So once they know that you have rabbits and you can supply, so you never know who is watching, and you might have a good market to supply rabbits, especially to the wealthy people. In the next 5 years to 10 years, where do you see yourself as far as your rabbit farm is concerned?
Okay, I can say I'm a man with big dreams.
Okay.
I want to actually be the biggest rabbit owner, rabbitry. I have
Wow.
to have the biggest rabbitry in the country.
Okay.
Yeah, not just in Northwest. I want to have the biggest rabbitry, and not just with rabbit. I want to work with quails. That is
That's right.
non-conventional stuff that we actually have little or no knowledge in them.
Yeah.
The birds we have over there,
Yeah.
you see, they are like the eggs they produce.
Yeah.
It is highly nutritive, but
Okay.
people do not know.
Okay.
Yeah, it is cholesterol free to
Yeah.
an extent. So
Wow.
those who have been diagnosed of heart disease, heart issues,
That's
they
right.
can easily consume those eggs. Here with me, we have rabbit urine. You see, it is one of the byproducts of our rabbitry here. And you see, it is something that many people do not know about it. It's a cheap source of fertilizer and pesticide. This thing you see here, the rabbit urine. Only the nitrogen content of it is more than that of rabbit manure, of chicken manure. It's about 2.4, of which that for poultry is 1.2. So you can imagine it is far richer than it. The potassium, the phosphorus, and the nitrogen content of it is far more than that of poultry. So I don't see the reason why many people cannot get into rabbit farming, so that they can get their own manure by themselves, their own fertilizer. Because even the manure itself is very useful, and it is a cold manure, meaning that it can be applied to the farm directly from the farm. That is, you can just remove from your farm and put it under your crops. It is very, very easy, not like the other manure types that we have for poultry, goats, cattle, that are warm manure types which burn your crops immediately. So this one is a very good source. With the manure, you apply directly. With this urine, you mix it at different ratios. And now, as a pesticide, I can say 1 liter of this can go with 2 liters of water you applied on your farm as a pesticide. Meanwhile, as a fertilizer, 1 liter goes with 5 liters of water. Therefore, you can see it yourself, with the increasing price of fertilizer now in our country. We need to go into organic farming, which is even cheaper and very open for anybody to have. And you see, with this, one problem is people. Since people do not know about it, just few people know about it, so they make good use of it. People actually just come and order, and I give them whenever they want it. So it is very open for anybody who wants it. You come and get to me. Actually, they have ordered for 10. Therefore, by next month, anybody who needs it, I can easily supply. So here with me is the rabbit manure. You see, this is the one I removed 1 week ago, and it's not a drying process. I do this just that I can easily package and sell to people who need it. Yeah, I moved this one today. It can easily be applied directly under the crops. It has no problem, no effect, since it is a cold manure and not a warm type like the others. This other one here is the manure from the quails. You see, it's just 1 week. There are just 30 of them there. 1 week, you can see the quantity that I removed from it. Very rich too. So if I should combine rabbit manure and quail manure, it will make something better off than rabbit manure and poultry manure itself. Here with me, we have forage for the rabbit. There are of different types. We have blackjack here. We also have sweet potato vine. I think I fed them already in the morning. And we have these other ones with so many names. We also have bitter leaf. We have pawpaw leaf, mango leaves. So all of that, they have different functions. So the reason why I dry them is because I allow them to reduce their water content, the moisture content in them. Giving them directly when it's still too fresh, it increases their chances of having a diarrhea, which is very, very bad for my rabbits. Also, another reason for that is to kill any insect that is there. We know of snails, caterpillar, all of that. They can kill a rabbit very, very fast. Before we turn our eyes, they have killed them. So we do this every day before we feed them. I harvested this one since morning and I dried them. Normally I was supposed to sun dry them for like 2 hours so that it can easily kill any of those insects that were available. But since due to the weather condition, we had to put them here all throughout, and tomorrow I'll feed them when they must have undergone wilting. Dear young people, I think agriculture is the backbone of every economy. Being a farmer doesn't mean you are so local. Yeah, as the word says it, you say, "Who am I? I'm a farmer." They think you're one local guy around, but I will tell you, young people, get into farming. Our parents got into farming with very old styles. Get into it now with new styles. Get into it. It's very, very necessary and important. Without agriculture, we cannot feed. We can see ourselves what we are going through in this country because of the Ukraine war that occurred some time ago, and we are still suffering. Prices of goods and other things are becoming expensive. So young people, this is an opportunity for us. Let's get into farming. Farming pays a lot.
Yeah, Gildas, I'm so inspired by your farm. And now, I'm out to promote young people so that they can gain visibility. Now, if somebody is to come in, probably somebody is inspired by your video, by your work, and is to come in and say, "Hey, I've seen you and I want to support you." What would be your wish list? What would be your immediate needs that you might need to scale up your farm?
Okay, thank you for such an opportunity to first of all present my farm, the rabbits and the quail farm. First of all, I'll tell you this fish standing here. I have a long-term plan to
Okay.
use it as an incubator
Okay.
where I will produce my own birds myself.
Okay.
You know, those birds, we need more of it. We need
Okay.
those eggs
Mhm.
at a cheaper price because actually it's expensive.
Okay.
But yet, the cost of for production is quite small.
Mhm.
But because there's little or no knowledge about it,
Yeah.
so the few people who are into it, they just sell it at a higher price.
Okay.
But I want to use this fridge here. It's a bad fridge,
Yeah.
and I want to use it so that I can, build a small incubator
Yeah.
to hatch my eggs.
Okay.
And I also like to increase the cage. I want to put in more of it this way so that
Yeah.
I can separate. You see, it's very small for the
Yeah. You
for
can
the
see.
bunnies.
Yeah. You can see.
right?
You have
You can see for
so
yourself.
many bunnies.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'll first of all try to increase the cage
Okay.
and then work on this other plan that I have
Okay.
so I can have more of those birds for myself
Wow.
and for the people around
Wow.
me.
The reason why I'm asking, because you never know who is out there watching. There are a lot of people who are out there and who want to support young startups. And this is an amazing platform. And you never know. So congratulations for it.
Thank you, Fama.
The sky is your limit. Hello, viewers. The moment has come when we need to change the narrative of agriculture in Africa. In order to start a startup, you need to start small because we believe that from little things, big things grow. And now we are advocating for young people to get into agriculture. And I'm so happy to meet this young uprising rabbit farmer in Bamenda who wants to change the narrative of rabbit farming in Cameroon. But he has started small. If you are inspired by this video and you want to support him, please do not hesitate to contact us. Go to the description link of this video, drop your comment, send him an email, and he'll be happy to hear, he'll be happy to hear from you. Agriculture is the future of Africa. If Africa must be transformed, young people, let's go back into the soil and farm. We are farmers. No farmer, no future.